Welcome, everyone, to another sensational stream of First to Worst. Today, we have Karina here with us. I'm one of your commentators, wittyevil3, and I also have Overmind here with me. Right quick here, we're going to be getting this run going. Just got to make sure all the settings are ironed out. All right, we've encountered a little bit of technical problems here, people. We will be back in just a moment. Hello there.
I might still have that problem. Oh my god. Why? Why now? Why now of all times? Let me just do more volume settings. Ay, ay, ay.
We will be right back once we get everything sorted out. Welcome back, everyone. We are...
Okay, hold on. Now I can't. Son of a bitch. Now I can't hear you.
encountering
Why? Why does
again
Discord
and
hate?
again.
Why?
All right. So we've got a solution now, and we have Karina here with her first gun. Let's see. Do you like it?
I got this clock last time. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna re-roll it.
Re-roll it. Okay. Right. That's one of three.
Let's see what else I get. Because I got the Glock last time there, and honestly, probably not going to use it. Is that the R8? That's the R8.
R8 left-handed 8-round revolver.
I'll tell you what, this gun is not too bad. In Counter-Strike, it was broken pretty badly at one point. But you know what? I will take this one.
Take that one. All right.
Dude.
Go ahead and switch over your audio, and then we'll get you running.
All right. See you guys on the other side, I guess.
See ya.
All right. You guys have a good one. Let's go.
Me too. Alright, I will deafen. And they're deafened.
Beautiful. Heading off here. Countering a blister right out the gate there. Or a floater, sorry.
Purposefully picked the most
Must well just
awkward
call
gun to
mine.
use. All right. Well, that's my lot. I picked it.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, a little inconvenient there for a right-hander. You need to flip it out
Boom,
and then
boom.
trying to shove those cartridges with the physics force
Okay,
backwards.
lovely. Lovely
That's
jubbly.
kind of the same motion as flicking the cylinder
This is
back
going to
in.
go great, I
So-
can tell.
Nice and inconvenient there.
Should make for a fun run.
Very
Go for
entertaining at the very least.
Which is right here.
Got
I
rid of
don't think
those
that's- I've
Sosigs.
never Seed 4. So this is all new to me.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, all
Tell you
throughout
what,
the free-for-all, we were doing Seed
trade
9,
this out for
but now
something
we're on
else.
Seed 4.
No, thank you. I already could tell. That gun's going to be a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm. Got
Aw, nice.
another pistol. Got the Defender there, I think that is. Defender 45, if I
Yep,
remember.
Defender
correctly.
45.
Let's,
Thanks.
Beautiful. Little
Give me a sausage.
snub-nosed
greatest
1911 there.
investment ever.
Ooh, got a
Ooh,
nice
wait.
laser
Nope,
that
no rail.
she can't attach to her
Save
gun.
that for later, then.
But,
It happens.
you know, it'll be good for a ladder weapon when she gets something with Picatinny on it.
All right. Now we
Yeah.
got a weapon.
The annoying thing about adding invisible rails to everything is that some of them don't have them.
Yeah, you sometimes come to expect invisible rails even
is.
when they're not there.
Yep. Coming up on the first hold here.
Crouching a little there in real life, good strategy. The good thing with VR is that you can use your body and your physical space to your advantage.
Yeah, I've got a clip of a guy
Yeah.
crawling on the ground like Solid Snake.
Very good, very good. Yeah. Bunch of static encryptions. This first hold is a little widespread, which isn't the best
My aim is
when
really
you-
bad right now.
when you only have these small pistols and everything. Takes some getting used to, and takes some good aim to get rid of all those encryptions.
Especially with the Defender 45.
That was pretty
Exactly.
bad, but I got it.
Exactly. Got it done even if it took a little while.
4 override tokens found.
Go.
First hold finished.
Advance to next
Go, Speed Racer. Ha!
Good dodge.
Yeah, it jumped right over that floater. Now she's on her way to
Nope.
Clerestory.
Out of my way. Out of my way.
I both like this supply point and don't like this supply point because it's got a lot of angles for you to check, but it's nice
here.
and vibey. I like it. It's vertical. A lot of the supply points are just
All right.
horizontal spaced.
Now that
I
everybody will
like
leave me
this.
alone,
It's fun.
Yeah.
I don't need no
Did
help.
she lose the stealth clear there? Couldn't see that marker.
override token.
I think she might have, but she did dispatch them nice and quick. That smoke coming to her advantage there, blinding that Sosig.
do I want for Christmas?
It's lucky.
Let's see what she gets.
2-fed. Yep.
2-point semi-auto shotgun. Now that is a
She's got
nice
a
one to get.
101.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely some better ones in the pool, but M1014 is solid.
Yep. You got to make sure it works, of course. And this one for sure works.
Good gun. Good gun. So, what else do I want? I'm going to spend a point on that.
Some power-up wieners, maybe.
I'm going to need you for later.
That's the purple one. Which one does that do? That is the bullet boost. Very nice. That's going to be extremely helpful.
Could
in
be a
the
bit
fifth
dangerous
hole.
because of the transistors up there. Oh, hi.
That is a very good point. This substation hold
Get out of
is
here.
a little dangerous. Those pillars you see beside
You saw me,
her,
whatever.
Hold this position.
those
I didn't
can
notice.
give off electricity, arc electricity if bullets get near them, and that can
Got one
harm
right here.
our competitors as well.
Whew. One right here. One right here. One right there.
And they call transistors when they're clearly Tesla coils.
Well, yeah.
3 right here. So I'll hang out right here.
Hardened encryption detected.
Or well, they've got
Really, that's just
all. Yep.
I got hit because of the transistors.
Yeah, like she was
really it's
saying.
just bad engineering.
Encryption neutral.
Puts those up there.
There
you
goes
know?
my 1 hit bonus.
Exactly.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
one
I'm
reason
saying.
not to use this gun. Because of that.
What kind of electrical engineer leaves exposed
1, 2.
coils out in the air like that?
Gonna be
Terrible, terrible
Gonna be 3 of them.
design. Let me tell you, I don't think this is OSHA compliant. Institution might not be OSHA
mostly in the
compliant.
middle and on the right.
Where is
Think-
institution anyway?
Swarm
Yeah, is it even beholden to the OSHA regulations? Now, there's a question we need answered.
Middle and on the right.
Is it somewhere?
Excuse me. Excuse you.
Ouch.
Or maybe it's in international waters, so it doesn't
That's
have
why you
to.
always have a pistol.
It doesn't have to.
Switch it to your secondary. Is always faster than reloading soap.
5 tokens found.
Good point.
Advanced
Always soap.
node. Intake
Make sure you reload soap.
Mm-hmm. Top tip for all of those at home.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Call of Duty taught us that switching to your secondary is always faster than reloading. And, of course, it depends on how
Gotta be careful in
good
here.
you are at reloading, but especially these tube-fed magazines, switching to your secondary is definitely
Yep.
faster.
He's up there. Come here. You silly burger.
That's a hot dog.
Yeah,
In health and health. Thank you.
yeah, maybe your eyes aren't working so well anymore after all this hard work.
I don't see how you could really make that mistake. I mean, they're very cylindrical. They don't even have buns. Can't even call them a sandwich. That's just meat.
Yeah, just bare wieners.
Okay. I think I'll keep the pistol. I'll keep the Benelli, but should I go for the big one yet? You know what?
Mag
rather
fed
do-
shotgun? Maybe?
More wieners.
More wieners.
We'll
Got
leave
a
these for
nice
later.
ghost sausage there. That's going to be nice and
Ghosty
helpful
goo?
for not getting hit.
It's the 2 of those.
A
There we
shield
go.
as well.
This gun's pretty good. If I didn't roll this, yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that makes a difference or not.
RN Jesus
well.
smiled upon her with that gun. Allowed her to get those power-up sausages.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Get out of here.
Ugh. Terrible timing. Sentinel crossing her path right as she was trying to make her way to the library. Not a fan of literacy.
It's right there.
Time to answer the age-old question. Where do you work out?
Got it.
Interfacing with system nodes.
I don't know if I got the stealth bonus, but
This position.
oh well.
Analyzing
1, 2,
system.
3, 4, 5, 6. Watch your head.
Yeah, library is kind of a tough map here. It's
Oh,
got lots of angles that Sosigs can hide behind. But that also means that there's lots of angles that Karina here can hide behind as well.
Come on.
Seems to be 2 shielders on attack here, which is
Yeah.
obnoxious.
2 shields trying to ruin her day, but chewing through these encryptions, getting them done slowly but surely. Ooh, lots of Sosigs
yes,
coming
there
in,
it is.
but finally
worst
getting
possible
that
place it
last
could have been.
hardened encryption, getting rid of all those Sosigs.
Analyzing
I'm good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay. Thank you, armor helmets.
Yeah, those helmets are definitely helping these
One right above my
Sosigs.
head. Watch out for it.
Now, Karina is showcasing a very good skill that helps you in taking hold, knowing where those encryptions are going to spawn. So once you get rid of some of them, you can just move right on to the
kidding?
next one.
Where's the last one? Where's the last one?
5th swarm there. She couldn't see it
There?
before, so now she's got to search around for it. Of course,
Oh,
it was right
done there.
below her, but got... Oh, 2 down. Sosig's
Ah,
ruining your
damn
day.
it.
Oh,
There.
Oh, it wasn't quick enough.
lost that 1-hit bonus. But she's making...
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate, but she's making her
Okay.
way through.
Good
She's
one.
gonna get it done. Yeah, now these recursives here, there's only 2 coming up, both of them right in
My
front
aim
of
is
her.
on point today.
These are going to be
If you
nice
ignore all
and
the times
easy.
that I miss.
Now
Get
the
outta here.
question is
my castle.
she going to use her shotgun or switch over to her secondary with only 7 bullets to
missed.
get rid of these 2 recursives?
Ooh, that was
Oh.
nasty.
Beautiful shot
Come
there,
on.
cleaning the floor, making sure she won't get rudely interrupted by anyone. Dealing with that first recursive
Clear.
with her shotgun, second one with the shotgun as
Oh, I
well.
screwed
Oh.
myself.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
making it into
Hate
a
to see it.
hedgehog there.
Look at it, the blinding light.
and that is why you don't use shotgun.
Come on.
Yeah, that is exactly
I hate you
why
so
you
much.
don't use shotguns to get rid of
Oh.
recursives.
And it's
That was
over.
more stressful than it should have been.
Especially with those number 4 shells that she's got in there. Those have tons
They have
of
a lot of
little
kills, though,
pellets.
so you know what? That's a plus side.
So even if you like graze that blue core, it'll shoot lots of pillars up. But we've got the 3rd hold done and dusted, making our way over to Sweet for this 4th supply point.
All right, this one's going to be hard to get a stealth bonus on because
Patrols right out front.
I deal with a lot of
Control
these guys. Got him. Pop out of cover. Come on.
Gotta admit to you, the first time I played Seed 4 on
Okay, oh.
Institution here,
Damn it.
I was not looking for
I
a
hit him,
Toss
but I didn't
Gold
kill him.
in Concourse. This T intersection there, I've always
There's no way I was
hated
getting my stealth bonus
on the
that
classic hallways map. But this one is actually not too bad. These
one. All right,
pillars
I'll see you
on the
later.
side there are actually really nice cover as opposed to classic hallways.
Hub time.
That's not too bad. But bypassing that
Arms me,
hold
jump.
there, getting a supply point first, getting some new weapons, we'll see what she goes for.
Blasted him.
We love that funny ragdoll physics.
Nope, that's it. Usually there's 3.
Yeah.
Haha. Give.
Getting back up
Okay.
some health there. Health orbs helping us along.
Okay. What do
Let's-
I do?
Yeah. What do
are my
you
options?
do?
I'm gonna keep the pistol. Definitely gonna do that.
Definitely gonna keep the pistol. Interesting choice. Ooh.
Ooh.
Saiga 12 with the
That
12
is
round
a good roll.
magazines.
Look at that.
Oh,
Good.
nice.
I forgot I had this.
But
Please?
yes,
Is there a rail on
Come
it?
no.
on.
Being a Russian rifle
Oh.
there, you gotta get that dovetail adapter.
Maybe I should have my backup shotgun. Because I had this the whole time.
Putting
Oh,
the
that's a point.
I'll
putting
keep
the
it
flashlight on the shotgun there.
as a backup weapon. Have that
Those
there.
flashlights can blind Sosigs. Case in point.
I think there's been some discussion.
That's why the flashlight is so good.
Good thing.
Mm-hmm. That flashlight is wonderful.
Didn't even know where I was. Okay, so I got 2 points. You know what? Get out of here.
Oh my goodness. So
You annoying
Sosig
little-
after Sosig coming in.
Did you drop a
But-
grenade? No, he didn't.
Got a bullet
I do not need
boost.
more bullet boosts, but that's fine. I'll take it.
Yeah, that first bullet boost might help
Yeah, we need
on
A lovely
the
number 4 buckshot.
cascading encryption there. On that first phase of the cascading. That takes a,
So we're my left shoulder?
bunch of bullets.
All right.
So
Now
might
we're
help
ready.
there as well.
Let's go.
See, one for refractive, one for cascading.
Oh.
I like it, but
I have armor for the polymorphic, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't have an infinite ammo, but that's fine. I don't really need it. When I have 2 shotguns, it's fine.
exactly.
Hang
When
out
you
over
have
here.
2 shotguns, none of these encryptions require
Like, I have mag
infinite
fed.
ammo. Yeah, you've got one with 12 plus 1, one
Mag
with 8
fed
plus 1, I
For the
think.
win.
This is going to go wonderful.
Stealth encryption.
Plus, with the PAL release, you can reload lightning fast.
Over here?
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh,
Got that exploding
through that
barrel.
stealth.
Love to
Nice.
see it.
That was a fast clear of the stealth.
That last stealth
Normally it's
was
not that
hiding
fast,
a little
so
bit
I'm doing
behind
well.
that system node, but she noticed it right in time.
I know you're here. I heard you. Wrong way.
Now those Sosigs come in
Over here,
groups
Junior.
of 3. So you gotta watch out.
Getting very good defense, though.
Yes.
Oop,
Yes,
I wasn't paying
wonderful
attention.
work going on there. But yeah, those helmets are looking like a little bit of a problem. Using that ghost so she goes uninterrupted while she uses the Defender 45 to pick down that polymorphic encryption. She was having a little problem with the recursive there.
Come on.
But-
Don't you dare. You little bugger.
And there it goes.
There it goes. Obviously learned her lesson with the polymorphic. Didn't even attempt to use the shotgun.
Analyzing
Good.
system.
Heavy boys. They ain't no match.
Yeah, in this final phase of this fourth hold, we
Oops, I missed.
encounter one heavy
Whoops.
Sosig
Tell you the best place to stand,
per,
probably right over here. Get out of my way.
per wave there. Those are the ones with the steel face shields. A little hard to penetrate, but if you have enough pellets, you can sneak some under their mask. Top tips.
Another thing, she doesn't seem to be using calorie release at all, you know, to do that AK style reload.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, but she's reloading fast enough. Ran out of bullets in our primary there, but switching to your secondary is
Here,
always
double
faster than
shotgun.
reloading. And got that
See
regenerative.
her taking out.
Data extracted.
Let's go, boys. We got this.
All right. Don't
got a
count any
golden roll
controls on
here.
the way. The supply should be
So I'm
the
gonna take advantage of it.
penultimate
I'm
counter.
not getting a stealth bonus here, so
Yep.
blast them.
Last hold here in the hub, which is, in my opinion, one of the worst holds. It is no
Yeah, the
fun.
range fall off is pretty big for the number 4.
Mm-hmm.
I heard you.
Lots of Sosigs all around.
Heard you. Heard you.
Using her ears to her advantage. Very
I
very
think they
good
did shoot
strat.
at me, so I didn't get it.
It's a good thing she has them.
Yeah.
The audio's all fixed.
Come on.
Yeah, she was having problems with
Get
her
out my
audio
way.
before, but now that she's got it, she's hearing everything around her.
Oh, you little. Come here.
Oh,
Oh, you want to be tricky, do you? Come here.
lost that hit bonus and possibly that stealth bonus as well. I don't know if she lost it before.
Well, you gotta be tricky.
She have gotten her revenge
How you like
there,
that?
though. Boom.
Ow.
Oh, another hit.
Ooh,
That hurt. That was mean.
yeah. Making sure to avoid that system node.
on.
You're
There we
gonna
go.
want to arm
I
up,
found it.
spend all your points on this final supply point. Carrying over extra tokens will not help you.
No holds barred. You know, one of these days I'm gonna use one of those little locker things on the axis.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
use it to smash somebody's head.
Are you? What the fuck?
Ooh, yeah, that would be fun.
Excuse you.
I think you can do that to Barney
Okay.
in the original
Thank you.
Half-Life.
Thank you for that.
Ah,
Why did I not sling lock you?
but took a little bit more effort to clear Chlorestry the second time she's
That
here,
one?
but
Probably gonna keep my shotgun.
got it done.
Unless I don't need my pistol anymore. Which honestly I don't. So
Override
point.
No more
Sayonara.
pistol. Goodbye, pistol.
Could still just invest in my Sega.
override token found.
That would be a good plan. I'm gonna invest in some power-ups probably. Where'd the
Power-ups
fucking runaway go? Oh, there you are.
and possibly
Come here.
a
Come here.
using
Brutal.
physical violence against
Fatality.
that last Sosig there. But maybe a 20-round magazine for the Saiga. Let's see what she gets.
That would be
We
good.
need. Please give me infinite ammo. Please, infinite ammo.
A
Why do you do this?
n-
to me?
A third
Why now?
bullet
Feel good, though.
boost. You want to upgrade the
Put me in a rough
Saiga
spot here, man.
or get another
You
You
Sosig?
know what? I think I
Another-
only need one. So infinite ammo.
Oh,
Why?
another
That's
bullet boost.
What did I ever do to you?
That's rough.
Okay. Hard decision here.
Alright. Upgrade the mag.
You know what? Benelli, you
Sell
have served
something.
me well.
Only
But-
3
Oh,
I'm gonna
tokens,
have to
but
let you go.
getting a
What?
fourth
Goodbye,
one,
old friend.
selling that Benelli.
Found.
I need that infinite ammo.
It's a bullet boost.
Oh,
Oh,
my
God.
goodness.
I'm
Wow.
gonna rage quit.
5
I'm gonna rage quit.
bullet boosts.
Hold on. Hold on.
Holy.
There we go. Hey, look at that.
Wow.
I think the bullets are sufficiently boosted.
You know,
Good God.
I can't put it on this, so
Wow.
what's the point of having it?
Well, looks like we're stuck with this.
Okay, then. All right.
Well, let's see
Fair
what she can do with one Saiga 12-round magazine,
Let's do this,
5
boys.
bullet boosts, 1 health, and 1 shield.
I'm not gonna mess with them. I don't need to.
Having fun with
Get out
those
of
squirrels.
Yeah, it's a good thing the Sega can
Wrong way.
wreak havoc at
This
least.
way.
Mm-hmm.
No, the hub.
To
I
the
hate this
hub.
one.
However, every
I
time
hate this
she
hold a
neglects
lot. It sucks.
the hut,
It sucks pretty bad. There it is.
every time
The
she
best
neglects the
strategy
hell of
that I
these
found
guys.
is to just hang out up here.
Analyzing
Yeah. All right.
The only good strategy I found was to hang out up here.
5th and final hold. I also like hanging
High
out.
ground is usually a good option.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. High ground is a good
Another one.
option. Up here,
I heard
it's
you.
going to be hopefully smooth enough sailing. Cascading encryption up nice and quick there.
Oh shit!
Using a bullet boost.
Using our first bullet boost.
Don't know
Falling
why
the
she
hell
didn't
off.
conserve that. It's not like she has any
There
more.
we go. That's all I needed to do. Hey, run back to cover.
But with that first point down, it's just picking off
Come on.
these little bits, one by one. Only a couple left
Find a lot of
here.
cover.
There's
Slowly
one more.
picking off that cascading.
And there we go.
2 more.
Spawns in the worst place.
Yeah, right in the middle there.
Orthogonal is up next.
Hub is a little claustrophobic here, as opposed to some of
They
the
never
other
spawn up
5th
here.
holds. But that
And they never look up either.
that can be a good and bad thing.
Well, you
5th
ran.
hole on turbine is free range meat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, who else?
Cleaning up the Sosigs, making sure they're all dead before this next encryption comes up. Here's the orthogonal with the shield and the bullet boost. That bullet
I've
boost,
seen this thing get blitzed with shotguns with infinite ammo.
yes. If she did
Would've
get
been
that
nice,
infinite
but,
ammo she was wishing for so much,
Oh, please.
this might have gone super duper
Reload,
fast.
please.
Just how the cookie crumbles.
Yes.
There we
Oh,
go.
All right,
Thank you.
That was
one more and we're home
That was
free.
the only one I was worried about.
that was a pretty
Now I'm
fast
home
hold.
free, sort of.
analyzing system.
Or
It depends.
encryption, rather. We've got one last encryption, the refractive. Now, this is going to be interesting with the shotgun.
There you are.
She's got all those bullet boosts. I wonder if they stack. And I'm going to count how many shots it takes.
Got him.
Because that number 4 shotgun with bullet boost, that can really rip through it if you get lucky.
Ha ha ha! Popped him.
She used her shield already, did she?
Yes,
Oh,
she
shit.
did
Did he hit
use
me?
her shield on
I hope
the
not. That'd be
orthogonal there,
terrible.
which is a good idea, especially in hub here. Those lasers can
Get
cut
you.
right through you.
Oh, you can't be up here. Bad wieners.
Mm.
Not allowed to be
Yeah,
up here. This is my
damage
treehouse.
Just based on tick.
Refractive encryption detected.
There it is, refractive encryption, popping
Oh,
only
why
one
do you gotta
of
be
the
over
bullet
there?
boosts.
Yeah.
Getting that first part,
Go.
second,
Oh shit!
Howard,
third, 3
1,000 health.
shots.
I got shot pretty bad there.
Yes, she got shot
Oh.
real bad there, but
I'm gonna switch my thing
got
over.
it done.
Switch my
Let's
audio over so I can hear you guys.
Let's undeafen her and
Oh
get
shit!
her talking.
Ay ay ay! Sweet puppy.
Karina?
Hi there.
Hello
I can
how's
hear
there.
it
you now.
going?
I got better than I did my last score. That was, good lord.
Yeah, that
Well,
was
congratulations.
impressive.
I-
Good job.
I almost died. I almost died.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that
5
would.
bullet boost. That is rough.
I look at that and I'm just like, oh well, they make pretty colors, but I wanted an infinite ammo. I wanted infinite ammo so I could
I
just
yeah
so I could do that, and that makes
yeah.
the
I've seen.
polymorphic.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah,
what?
I've seen the orthogonal or orthogonal, whatever it is, get just completely blitzed through with a shotgun with infinite ammo.
Yeah, yeah. The polymorphic one is just flipping around, and I'm just like, my entire run is RNG at this point because just like whether it's the worst. This is the worst hold for it too because look at this. It can go literally anywhere
Yeah,
in here, and there's cover everywhere, and they spawn from everywhere. It's like that is brutal. That is brutal.
yeah, it is.
Oh, geez, I got almost a 117, which was my previous one. Is actually not even on here. It's a 115, but.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah, nice job. Got a score there of 1168650. I wrote that down right.
Seems like it. But I gotta say my bullets do an enormous amount of damage at the very least.
Yep. That bullet boost took down that last encryption nice and quick.
I learned that in my practice run, so I'm just like,
Good
you
to
know
see.
what? I can main the shotgun the entire time, and I'm like, hell yeah, that's a pretty good tactic.
I think Witty was interested to see if the bullet boost stack. Want to see if just gobble them all at once.
I'm pretty sure they don't, but that would be funny if they did because then you can just one-shot everything. I'm pretty sure it does like triple damage or double damage. I don't know which one, but it seems to do a lot. Probably with assault rifles, it's the best because you don't need special ammo then. But, for a shotgun is where you really notice it because the damage per pellet also doubles. So, yeah,
Yeah.
that's wild.
Yeah, really good for that refractive there. You got that done in, what, 3 whole hits, I think it was?
Yeah, and that's the power of bullet boost. Bullet boost is really nice, but I wanted infinite ammo for the polythagonal or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Because well then you could just lay into it, and that's my favorite tactic.
Yeah, but sadly, no infinite ammo. Well,
Didn't want to play nice with me.
Yep. Alrighty. Twitch chat, any questions for our wonderful Karina here?
Whew. That was fun. I almost got all of them no damage, but then like weirdly I just stood up out of nowhere, and then it's just like, oh, one of them could hit you through the tiniest little grating there, and I think like, oh, he hit me like there from the grating, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah, you were really close there. Really close.
That's what I was going for, the big one here, but that's tough to do. You really just have to camp, unfortunately.
Yeah. And I did notice you really used that terrain to your advantage, squatting down low and taking low positions when you're moving around. We don't see that very often. But yeah, that's a very interesting strategy. A good plan in VR.
It's very physically intensive. I'm not surprised most people don't do it, but that's just personally what I do. I get fully immersed in VR. I'll get low. It's cool.
Yeah.
Just bop, bop.
Yeah, it's really fun if you can manage it.
Yeah.
It's also more fun to watch, I find.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah, it was
entertaining.
fun to watch.
I remember
Yeah,
one
it was
time
an
where
entertaining run.
I remember one time I was going to one of the holds there, and I was laying into this dude with the armor, and he's just like, pulled out one shotgun, bop, 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 pulled out my other shotgun, bop, 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 he's still alive, pull out my pistol, bop, 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 he's still alive.
Yeah.
What is this dude made out of? What is he made out of?
Yeah. But if you did get an infinite ammo there, were you attempting to double shotgun the final hold there?
I could have. That was a plan, but I was like, do I want to take? I wanted a chance at infinite ammo, but I didn't have enough points, so I'm just like, I like 2 shotguns. Actually, that worked out pretty well, but I'm like, I need 1 more point, and unfortunately, the Benelli had to go, so I'm just like, well, infinite ammo is a little bit more important than I could just lay waste. But yeah, that was unfortunate. I would have done that because I saw that's what Sergeant Tibbs did. He had 2 shotguns. He just jumped at it and just,
Yeah.
and that works. that is immensely useful. You could probably one-shot it if you get close enough.
Yeah, possibly. Well, next question. One of the most important questions. Why hot dogs?
I think I answered this question last time, but you know, hot dogs are one of those things that just go with everything. And part of Anton's devlog is he was talking about putting different condiments on different hot dogs and seeing if they were good or not. And I think there's a lot of possibilities there. For instance, he did peanut butter and jelly, and I
Ugh.
was like, you know what? I love peanut butter and jelly in general. It just works with everything. I did like, well, I haven't tried it with a hot dog yet, but you know, it seems like hot dogs are a good baseline for just to put anything on top of it. Like this game, for instance, you know, you can shoot hot dogs. That sounds silly, but when you actually do it, it's kind of like, you know what? It's a different experience than shooting like playing a game like, I don't know, a VR. What's that one VR game that's like really brutal and realistic? I forget what it's called. You know,
Oh
it's
yeah,
a
that
different feel. It's a different
Escape from Tarkov type thing.
Ghost of Tabor, yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Where you're shooting actual people, you know, it feels the vibes are different when you're shooting real people. But when you're shooting hot dogs, it's just like, you know what? This is kind of silly. This is kind of cool. They're not complete pushovers, but they're not exactly the smartest either. So it's just like, it's a good balance. It's a good fun. It's mixing some real life elements with fun. And I think hot dogs can just do anything. So I think the answer to the question is hot dogs go with everything. Hot dogs can do anything. So there you go.
Very
Yeah, I don't know.
good answer.
Hot dogs are scary.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about that one because last time I just said, why not hamburgers? And I'm kind of like, well, you know, hamburgers are not as fun to shoot. They wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Too
Well,
big.
short and
Easy
sweet.
targets.
Yeah.
They're too fat.
Easy
They're just
to
too fat.
target, yeah. Well, thank you everyone at home for tuning in. Thank you very much, Karina, for putting on such a wonderful show. Thank you,
Yeah.
Overmind,
Good job.
for joining me in this commentator booth. I have been wittyevil3, and I hope to see you
Okay, wait.
in the next one.
Wait, don't end the stream yet. I'm gonna boy, those bullet boosts, they sure are the worst, huh?
But boo, boo, boo.
Come on.
Get him out of here.
Well,
Boo.
I think that's a good point, if any, to end this stream. Thank you all. Join us next time on First to Worst.